Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here with a massive, I was going to say unboxing. No, the unboxing is little, but I do have quite a haul to show you. I have fabric from two different places. An order that I ordered that came in the mail, and then I went to Martin's today, and I did not expect to come home with this much fabric, but you know, shit happens. So I might want to chat with you a little bit, but I think I'm going to just try to do all the fabric first, and then if I want to chat, I'll do that at the end. So if you're here for the chat portion only, skip ahead. Let's start with this little tiny box that I can pick up like this. And I've actually had that sitting here for a couple of days, but I didn't open it because I didn't have time to record, and I didn't have time to do any cutting for this stuff because I'm busy with other stuff. But now it's time because I have an order of about 150 yards coming. They're probably shipping that today, so I might get that Friday. So you might have another fabric unboxing coming up, because I like to show, especially my patrons and YouTube members, my exclusive shoppers, I like to show them what they can expect, you know, coming up in the future. Now, I will tell you, not everything you see today is going to be for the next frenzy, because I stocked up. I even stocked up on Christmas, and I don't really plan on selling that until starting in July. I'd like to do a Christmas in July, and then I just have Christmas all available all the rest of the year. But I may do it earlier. I don't know. It all depends. So this is pretty cool. Look, package in plastic. I like that. Not my regular supplier. I actually paid retail prices for this fabric, but I didn't care. I liked the prints, and I bought it. But I don't go up on my prices for my exclusive shoppers, nor on eBay. I often sell fabric at cost or at a loss. I know that doesn't make sense if you're a business person, but I have pledges that come in, and I take that into consideration for the prices that I set. And so sometimes I just like to pick my own fabric, and I love the ease of doing it online, so I did it. And the reason I fell for this is because you may remember I don't have it here, I didn't get that same print. I had let me show you. See these colors? I had this exact same color combo, but in round stones. I think I called them stepping stones or something like that. And I was able to get it in other prints, same colors. I don't know how much I got of any of these. I took, you know, maybe 1.5 yards to 3 yards to a half yard, whatever was like available. And I have it in this and this. Geez, I should have looked for the stones at Martin's. I could have had a complete set, but I've got that. I'm happy with that. And then, ooh, I like this. And this, same print, different colors. Okay. I think this might go with these also. Oh, I just love it. Look how it's nicely folded, and it was packaged in plastic. I'm so mad that I forgot to tell my main supplier, my wholesaler, that I'm into paisley prints. I wanted to tell him that. I will remember next time. And it just reminded me because we got some paisley going on here. I really love this pink and all that shit happening. And this, you can tell I'm in a hurry because we have a lot to look at. Next bag. I don't know what I really want to chat with you about, but I do have a couple things I can tell you, fill you in on. Look at the butterflies. Well, that's folded in a weird way. Oh, two just small pieces in the two different colors. That'll be good for scrappy pre-cuts. Oh, more of this stuff. Geez, I wish I had some of the stones left. Maybe I'll get some. Same print, different colors. I love that very much. Oh, did I know there was going to be little animal faces? I don't think so. That's awfully cute. I see I see that. What the hell is that? Is that an owl? I thought at first it was a cat. Where? This guy. That might be like a little, I don't know, a fox or something. Anyway, it's awfully cute. Bunny. I know bunny. Bunny rabbit right there. Is it? Yes, it is. Bear. I see that. Acorns in the center of these guys right here. Oh, I was going to say some funky cats. No, this has to be a raccoon because of the tail and the eyes. Don't even remember ordering that. That's it for that box. God, seems like I ordered a whole lot more than that. Okay, now we're moving on. Oh, before Martin's, I also have this. Wonder Under. This is double-sided fusible, and I will have instructions on how to use it. For those of you who don't know how to use it at all, I'd like to have this for the flash sale this weekend for my exclusive shoppers and also on eBay. I do want to do tutorials using this, but I haven't yet. But what it is you put this rough side. Okay, let's say you want to do a heart. You take a piece of this, you cut out a heart, and then you put the rough side down on your fabric and you press it and it will stick to your fabric, and you're doing that on the wrong side of the fabric. And then you cut your fabric out using the piece that you cut as a guide, and you peel the paper off, this paper backing, and then you put that side on whatever you're gluing it to, and you press. So it just presses that onto a quilt block, as opposed to what we do with the one-sided fusible. That has glue on just one side, and you glue it to your fabric to stabilize it, to make it a little stiffer, not so flimsy or stretchy. But this, it's both sides. You stick it to the fabric, and then you can stick that fabric to another piece of fabric. Very good for applique. So I wanted some of this. I'd like to keep it available as long as I can continue to get it. And I do believe this is, yes, this is the actual Wonder Under, is what it's called. It's not a knockoff. It's Wonder Under. Okay, let's look at these first. Hang on. Martin's will not count the folds. They have to unroll it all. But since I got some full bolts that had quite a bit of fabric, I was like, can you please put it back on the cardboard? So it makes it so much easier for me to store this way instead of having just piles of folded up fabric. So they did. I only had 5 things that I had them put back on the bolt. So there's this, nothing special, but I grabbed what I could. And I also had this before, and I took a whole bolt of it. I don't know why I do these things, but this actually goes really good with this. And I love things like stripes with another print, not a stripe. So maybe, since I have enough of both of these, maybe I can come up with a quilt top tutorial, and then I could have kits and sell the kits. Ooh, I almost knocked all that pile of fabric down. This is a Christmas print. I was able to get them on sale, and that's why I got them now. So that's what I did last year, and that worked good for me. Anyway, just a print like this, kind of for kids, and I like it because you can also cut some pieces out, fussy cut, and have little motifs. This I also got a whole yard, and I'm going to encourage people, a whole yard, a whole bolt. I'm going to encourage people to fussy cut this too. If you're making like a postage stamp quilt, you can get so much out of something like this. I'll probably sell it by the half yard since I have so much of it, and you can get a lot of little squares of fabric out of a half yard. I just don't want to do the fussy cutting myself. I was doing that, but it takes so long. I might still do it, especially with leftovers, and that would just go to penny auctions. But look at all the cool prints you'd have. What you do is you can cut your strips, like you can say, I'll cut on this orange line and then on this pink line, and then however tall that is, well, if you're aiming for like 2 by 2, well, of course you'd have to cut it down to 2 by 2. But if you just want to make some squares, like if that ends up being 2.5 inches tall, then you know, just cut them 2.5 inches. wide, and you have squares, or you can cut rectangles. You can do whatever you want. Didn't you know? Didn't you know that? And this one is, okay, none of those were panels. This one is a panel. And obviously, I'm not going to be able to show you. I don't want to, you know, be unrolling all of this. It's cotton threads, the rubber band. But it's a it's a flower. Let me show you the top of the flower. Like that. I love the colors, and then, you know, it's just a panel that's long this way. Again, think of this as a sneak peek, because I'm not going to have time in this video. I got a lot of panels, and I'm not going to have time to show them all. But you can see the colors, and the colors are awesome. And even things like this, you can fussy cut and just take parts. You don't have to use the entire panel. I want so much to do panel tutorials. Ugh! All right, we'll have to move some of this at some point. My packet of stamps. Can't leave that just floating around. This is a Christmas print, and it's a panel, I believe, or it's just a border print. It's not a panel. It's by the yard, but it's like all this at the top, and then it has a border on the bottom. That too I'll probably sell by the half yard. I don't know. I'm not even thinking about the Christmas stuff at this point. I will just be putting that all in a box until later. This I've actually had before. I think. I know I had at least one panel, but I think I cut it up for penny auctions. Again, I can't show you everything, but it's like something like this. I see a lion on my side. It's child friendly, and it's just animals, and I got a lot of those too. You can see that I have a lot. I just took all of everything that I put in my cart. I didn't care if it was a gigantic fat bolt or you know, just some things left over. I said I'll take all of this. This is flannel. I don't usually buy flannel because it's that much more expensive to send because of the thickness and the weight, but I couldn't resist. I shouldn't say that. I didn't even open it up. All I saw on the bolt was like this, and I was like, okay, it's flannel. It's Christmas because I see snowman, penguin. I don't know. So let's look. Oh, I see Santa. Ooh, this could be nice. All right, I'm gonna show you the top part. And I can't tell at all what you're seeing. And then the back side is the bottom of Santa and some penguins. So it's a sneak peek haul. Okay, I need to move this stuff. All right, I tried to make room. I want all my new stuff to be all on one chair. But I'm piling it. Now I have 7 bags like this, so we've got a lot to go through. But it's not really that many prints to look at because, like I said, I bought entire bolts. So, like, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things here. How am I going to show some of these things? Did I take that? Honestly, the Christmas stuff, as long as it wasn't like overly religious, because it's harder to sell stuff like that. Words, I don't like words, so I didn't take any words fabric. I didn't take things that were just overly religious. I try to stick more to the, you know, the Santa Claus kind of stuff, and or snowmen, things like that. And what was I gonna say? I don't know. But this panel, I guess, is just like wintry. It does have a snowman, Santa Claus. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. It's been a big day. So let's see. I'll show you bits and pieces of the panel. It's got deer. Oh yeah, when I saw the deer, I was like, I didn't get anything with deer, but it's Christmassy. Where's Santa is somewhere. Well, there's no part of any of this without me opening it all up that's going to show you Santa. There's deer. There's, I don't know, is there, what's that? I have no clue what we're looking at. Isn't it fascinating? You'll just have to wait. and see it. Here's Santa. All right. Right there. He exists. I know I drive so many of you crazy. So many of you. And people like to let me know. Let's leave it at this. It's Santa, and I see a black sky with snowflakes. I like that. Okay, I'll show you this too. A gift. Those are panels. This is also panels. Let's see. Joy. Poinsettias or poinsettias? Poinsettias. I don't know. I want to look it up now. I never know. It is poinsettias. Want to hear it? Listen. I don't know if you can hear it.
Poinsettias.
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 I don't know. I don't know why I feel the need to repeat it. What do we got? What do we got? I see Christmas stockings, another Santa, a tree, stuff like that. Ooh, this one. Because of motifs. I think of motifs. I actually have some of this in a different color background. Now I bought 4.5 yards of it. Oh, and I hate in the way when I do that because the end, I mean, look at that wrinkled mess that I have to deal with at the end of the bolt. But I love all these little motifs. I'm always thinking in terms of, you know, quilts, sampler quilts that I'll be doing and things like that. It's all like male stuff. Pretty cute. This I like. Again, it can be cut into strips. I really wish I had the time to do that, but I don't. I do not have the time. But look at these pretty strips that you can get out of this fabric. And you can fussy cut into smaller blocks. Super cool. But it looks good in a strip quilt. I guess maybe we could do that one time. Just do a strip quilt and have like strips of fabric, but then every now and then have a strip of something like that in it. Okay, next bag. See, I wasn't going to bother to show you the Christmas stuff, but I want to be able to just show it to you. I like that because it's not like Christmas red. It's like antique kind of looking red. This, I'm assuming, is a panel. Santa stuff. Got a lot of those. Ugh. 10. I'll be stuck with those forever. I just get carried away. It's like, it's easier for me to just say, I'll take it all than to have them count and cut. And all right, I like this because that can be cut into blocks. I don't know if that's a panel or yardage, but I got it. Again, poinsettias. And like I said, I don't know what direction. That looks like it could be, oh. I think that's, oh, it says right there. I think they're placemats. Yes, placemat panel. And it comes with the instructions. So you can make, I'm going to guess 4. I would assume there's, 4 placemats on there. So that's pretty cool. I have another thing. Oh, I have a panel of a tote bag that I was supposed to make on video. I just don't have time. I don't have time. There's part of Santa, so you can just guess what the rest looks like. This I have had. Am I going to regret that I bought it again? And I think I bought it in both colors like I had. And I don't think I'll have the images anymore because I had it a long time ago. Can't remember what I called it. Maybe something like Reindeer Fun. But it's blocks and it's whimsical and it's all deer. And this one has the red background. And I think the other one has like a greenish or something. All right, let me move this. I used to get a lot of requests when I used to make it easy for people to get in touch with me. People still find ways to do Christmas quilts and to do quilts with panels. And, now that I'm focusing on that, I'm going to try hard to make time to do those things. Another Christmas, I'm going to assume I don't know, a deer going on. We're all going to be surprised. But see, there's like a half a deer there. Oh, I just don't want to undo it all. As the rest of the deer. So, something like that. Isn't this an awesome show and tell? Now, see, I gotta take care of all this bullshit. Hang on. I don't think this is a panel. I know when she unrolled that and was counting it, I was like, oh my God, I love it so much. Because I love the colors. Again, how can I open this so that it doesn't all come apart? I think she did sell it to me as panels, if I remember right. But it's blocks. Look at them, like grays and blacks. I just love stuff like that so much. Maybe that will be a tutorial. Okay, something kid-like. Ooh, I like stuff like that. See, cute. Cute. I see a turtle down there. Did we see him? This I liked. Let's see, what do we got going on here? It's a panel. I just liked the muted colors of the flowers. I think it's a wreath. It's going to be a wreath. And it says something with the word joy in it. Probably peace and joy. I don't know. My arms are tired from doing this shit. Okay, Christmas tree. Obviously a panel. I'd show you the other side, but it's also the top of a Christmas tree because of the way it's folded. So it's a Christmas tree. Are there gifts under the tree? We don't know. We won't know until I cut those apart and list it. I gotta get some more bags. You guys gonna want me to do another unboxing in a couple days? I won't really have time to do much for videos, so maybe I will knock another one out. Okay, flannel panel with, did we just have this? Something to do with penguins? I don't know, but we've got that. Here's the other reindeer one. It's like a very pale, sagey kind of green with all those cute, whimsical reindeer. I got a lot of it. A lot. Ah! This I liked. Don't know if I had it once upon a time. It is to the point that I can't remember everything I've ever sold. But I like it. I don't know. I don't want to show you upside down, but I might be showing you upside down. It's flowers and stuff. It looks like Oriental, but it's not really Oriental colors, but it's just really cool, I think. Yikes. This I loved the colors of too. And when they were opening it up, I was like, oh, it's bicycles. I don't know if I knew that when I saw it, but I grabbed it. Ugh, wrinkled mess. So, let's look. Colors, bicycles. I love it. I love all that. Those colors, fantastic. Or what? Fuck, I mean, look up close at the pretty colors. Happy girl. Oh, I think these are the panels that, while they're counting all my fabric, these are the panels that are already cut and priced, and I go and shop there after, while they're taking care of all my order. So I'm still not going to open them all up though, but I really loved this. Look at how it must make all like little soft toys. We got the monkey, we have a giraffe that looks like it's going to be tall. Giraffe continues, and then we have this little guy that you're seeing upside down. I think that's going to be sweet, and I think I'll probably sell out. I think I only have 2 of those. I do, 2. All right, this is cute for a little girl, or especially a crafty little girl, because it says, beautiful things come together, one stitch at a time. So you'll see this part of it. And then let me show you the bottom part. Like that. One stitch at a time. Oh, look at the little iron. There's some little squares. Thread. Oh, I like it so much. Pin cushion. That's cute. I had a toy iron. Well, it was a real iron. When I was a kid, you got real things. Like my first toolbox, when I was very young, had a real hammer, a real saw. You could hurt yourself. And I had an iron that I could iron my doll's clothes. I mean, I just thought that was the best thing in the world. I didn't have much, but boy, did I love what I had. Okay, this is just Christmas, and it's going to say joy. I think we just saw this, the poinsettias. See, I didn't realize I had bought a whole bolt, and I still took some off. I hope I didn't pay more for these that were pre-cut. How come I can't fold this tiny little simple thing? This I had for the longest time. Peace and Joy is, I think, what it was called. No, Christmas Pure and Simple. And you're seeing it upside down, and you can just imagine how that looks. Christmas Pure and Simple. I just don't do Christmas, so it doesn't, make me feel like doing Christmas quilts, but I can do that because I don't have to keep it. I can put it on eBay for a penny after, and you guys can finish it, whoever wins it. This is sold by the panel. I've never seen such a non-picture-ishy panel. It's just a panel of red and green, but it is a panel. I don't know, maybe it's by the yard. I just don't usually see yardage that has a big border like that. But anyway, I think it's by the yard, and it's just that. But I thought, how cool, again, to fussy cut, and you have different blocks with, some on the diagonal, and I could do a tutorial. Everything I look at, I'm like, oh, I could do a tutorial, and I could do a tutorial. And then I remember, you only have 24 hours a day, Darlene, and you're already working 20 of those. I swear, I work in my sleep. It's like, oh my God, so much folding. I hope you guys feel bad for me. I know you don't. This again, with a flower with a joy. I'm already sick of it, and I haven't even started selling it. I grabbed these. I've had them before. And I grabbed as many as I could. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, it felt like I had more. Because Valentine's is coming up. So somebody might like to make a Valentine's quilt. See, I almost think quilts like that are a waste of time. I shouldn't say that because I want you to buy these panels. But, they come out for a little bit. But you can have them for longer, You can. There's no rule. But anyway, they're very cute. Look, kitty. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6 blocks. And it's like very retro, and I like it. I just like it. Let's celebrate. Now, I thought again, is somebody going to actually buy something like this and only use it like for a birthday? But why not? It wouldn't rip. It's, we use things over and over again for birthday parties. So you could make just a door hanging, or you could just have a quilt, on the wall for party time, or just just hang this, just, finish off. Look at the selvage. I forgot that there are gifts in the selvage now. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is. It's not numbers. Is it the tops of a cupcake, or is it ice cream cones? I can't have it because it's going to have to go with the panel. So sad. Okay, so you can just hang this up, make a hem, put a pole through it, and hang it up. So it's very festive. Let's celebrate. You know, that's cute for kids' parties. Do people still have birthday parties for kids? And then you have Let's Celebrate there. See, you could cut those out and make a little banner. What do they call it? Bunting? I think they call it. I don't understand that because to me, bunting was something a baby is in. But I think they call that, I don't know. You know what I mean? You make those little flags and hang them on a string. You can do that with this. I just don't know what I'm talking about. Just figure it out for yourself. This I'm not sure of. I thought at first it was like a game. I was hoping, because look, little ducks with numbers. And I don't know what you're supposed to do with those ducks. It's a panel. And there are some, one, two, I think just three blocks and some numbered ducks. And it's actually called Rubber Ducky, something like that. I would totally make up a game with these little ducks. I don't know, something like you have to toss them into a bucket or something, and if you get it in, you have a prize board with numbers and you get to punch. I used to make punch boards for my son's parties. I would have like big cans. I used to work at Domino's Pizza. So this is story time all of a sudden. And I used to be able to keep the big cans of sauce, and I would just put like tissue paper on each one. I'd put a prize inside and I'd put tissue paper, and I can't remember how I had them, but they were like a punch board, and I might have actually taken cardboard and cut holes and slid them in, and then they were numbered, and if they played a game and they won, they would pick a number, and that's the number they had to punch to get their prize. I used to do elaborate parties, and sadly I was drinking at all my son's birthday parties and other parties. That's a pathetic story. It really is, but it's the truth. I was drinking all the time. So let's move on. I had this not too long ago, and it sold out quickly, and they had more. It's the owls that I love so much. I forgot. These flowers are in there. Or what do they call them? They called them something, not flowers. But you can use those to embellish your owl pillows, or it says to use in other projects. It's a pillow craft, and the instructions are on the panel. And I only have two. Those will sell out during my sale. I might have a couple of these for the fabric, for the flash sale this weekend. There is no flash sale the weekend after, okay? I'm talking to you right now on January 8, 2020. And there is a flash sale this coming weekend, then there's not, and then the weekend of the 24th is the fabric frenzy. I'm suddenly hot. It's hot in here. I only got one of this. I've had it before, so I'm hoping I have the pictures, so I don't have to retake the pictures and remeasure. I can just list the old listing, and it's country cuisine, and it's very country, kind of country cute kind of thing, and a lot of people like that. I'm sad about my son's birthday parties with a drunk mother. It's really sad. It really is. If you have children and you're an alcoholic, stop. Or be like me and just do it till you're 40. Okay. I seriously didn't mean to talk about that. Look. I thought it said I likey. I was like, they said I likey, like I say. I like your catitude, and I don't care for that particular part. But wait till you see the friggin' cats on this. Look at that. You can fussy cut them. There's those two flowers, if you don't want the catitude part. And then here's the others. Look, glasses. He's got glasses on. Look, there's no end to kiddiness. Alright? I took all they had, unless they have more out back or on a bolt, but these were pre-cuts. So let me tell you how many of these I have. I don't usually tell you guys, because I want you to, feel like I only have 2 of everything, so you hurry up and order. But let me tell you, first I need to fold this the right way or I can't move on. Oh my God, this is a long video. Hate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad. And I have 4 of this guy. I wasn't thrilled with the fact that it was like orange. borders, but the pictures themselves are really cute, and you could always, you know, when you cut, even if you want that little border to show, you know, if you cut on the outside, that's very little orange, just a little bit, or you could just cut the block itself out, but it's all like little fairy, or is it princesses? Princesses. I don't know, do princesses have wings? Oh, there's a big block like that on a swing, and then you have 4 smaller blocks. Getting my arm exercise. My neighbor's banging on stuff. I don't understand people who just go outside and make noise. He can sit in his car for 20 minutes. Vroom, vroom. It's like, what the fuck? Shut up. I have a car. I've had a car since I was 16, 17. I think I was 17 when I got my first car. And I've never sat in it and just made engine noise. Unless I was actually driving. I take that back. I had to be 18 because I didn't even get my license until I was 18. Because I didn't go to driver's ed. And I think at the time or whatever, you had to be 18 if you didn't take a class. So I just waited till I was 18. I was too busy having a baby. I had a baby before I had a license. So, but my first car, Buick Skylark. Oh my God. It was a muscle car. I didn't know that. It was cheap and it worked and I bought it and that was my car. Okay. This, it's like an advent calendar type thing. We never did advent calendars. I don't even really know. I know you like open something every day or whatever. But I just loved the little stockings, but I hated that they're numbered because I would have liked to have sold the individual stockings, but you know, they have to be sold together as an advent calendar. Well, you know what I mean? It's just an advent thing. It's not a calendar, obviously, but I guess you put a little gift in each stocking. So for those of you who like that, I hope there's a lot of you because I have 9 of these I have to get rid of. What does it say? Oh, materials needed. It doesn't say what it is. It doesn't have a fancy salvage. It's just the circles. It is Frosty Stocking Advent 1587. I hope that's not supposed to be the year. I think that's just the number. So we got that. Are you guys still with me? Please, please don't go. Stay. I've had this. I'm probably going to regret all these Christmas prints. Nobody's going to want. But there's always new people, you know? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, I'm not going to be able to show you very much at all. But there's a reindeer involved. And on the other side, I don't know. I don't know at all. There's something. See, there's a lot of red. This is snowflake. Oh, yeah. I remember that it said something on the bottom, and it says joy on the bottom with a with candy. See the bottom? Like that. So, that's what it is. Now you can sleep tonight knowing what it is. My squeaky chair. You know, so many times when I mention something like my squeaky chair, somebody finds a way to tell me, you can get some spray and spray your chair. It's like, just because I mentioned something doesn't mean I need a fix for it. That's the stuff that drives me crazy about comments. I'm not a comment kind of girl. I'm just not. And I talk a lot, but I don't expect people to be listening. I certainly don't expect people to think I'm asking for a fix for something. My chair squeaks. If it bothered me that much, I'd get a different chair. But I like this chair. And it squeaks. The squeaking bothers me, but I like the chair. And I don't care if it squeaks. Okay, this is some kind of a craft. I thought I got it in 2 different colors this time. I had it in 2 different colors. It makes a doll, because I've had this before. And I think the doll ends up being, let me see. Whoa, good God. Who wants to do all this shit? Look at the instructions. It's enough to scare anybody away. Don't get scared, because I got a lot of these. It's I'm trying to find the part where it shows the little doll, the finished doll. Okay, you're gonna see a wrinkled version of it. It's just this little thing, like that, and it's wrinkled right there. And that can be used as a motif also with my new Wonder Under. Anyway, it's a little stuffed toy craft, and I'm hoping that 11 of you want to make it. I don't think I would do a tutorial on that. This is not a tutorial. Are we done? Oh my God, no. Look what's in the trash. This fell in the trash. The whole bag in the trash. I'm so sorry that this is so long. But I'm glad to have a video for you because I like to be able to chat. I did have it in the other color. Same doll in different colors. We're almost done, seriously, because this is taking up a whole chunk. Something Christmas. Ooh, look. No. I can try to show you a little bit more. It's like a house, like a house and a door. That's all I'm showing you. Oh my God, it's all fucking messed up now. I'm so tired of doing this. I want to be done. Please, I want to be done. Why did I buy so much stuff? Okay, I'm gonna... See, there's a door, okay? They're welcoming you into their home. I have no interest in going there. Two things left. Another thing of motifs, possibly something that we've already seen. I picked up so many things that I might have done repeats and don't even know it. And this is, I think, panels. Pretty sure. If not, it could be by the yard, but it's stripes. I like that very much. I really want to do some videos on how these, you know, can be cut and used, not just as is. Oh my God, you guys, I don't even have time to chat. But I am going to say that I'm going to be on vacation for a little bit, for like a week. But I'm going to, this is a Wednesday, and Friday, today's the 8th, 9, 10, 11. Saturday night, I hope to have episode 2 of my new sampler quilt that looks like this. I'll link to the video down below, and you can go to my blog and actually print this out and start finding your fabric. Very easy. We're not piecing. We're just cutting fabric and making them fit into this puzzle. And I hope to have... Episode 1 was just showing you that and talking about it. And I have the printout and the sizes on my blog. And many, over 2,000 of you have already gone there to look at that. So thank you very much. I'm glad that that was helpful. And it lets me know that people liked that because they all went. I hope to have episode 2 where I actually work on part of it. You know, like maybe here or something. Like this part or whatever. This part. And... then I would like to record another episode and have it scheduled to come out while I'm on vacation. So it might not look like I'm gone. I will have my eBay store closed for almost an entire week or an entire week. Actually, before that, I don't want any orders coming in for a little bit before my vacation. So the eBay store will be closed. I will have auctions running up kind of close to that. Penny auctions. And I will take those with me, so in case people pay late, I will have it and can still mail it. And then I will have a bunch of auctions coming out while I'm on vacation, so that they will be ending when I'm off my vacation and when I'm ready to go back to work. So I'm hoping that I can still have some videos, especially the sampler quilt, because I want to get that one done. I want to do another one. I haven't even started this one yet. But I have some new fabrics, so maybe that will make me want to pick something that I have. And what else did I want to mention to you? I do want to thank the new exclusive shoppers that I got. I did a little promo the first 5 days of January where I had a free gift for anyone who joined Patreon at the $5 level. I picked Patreon because I get notices from them and I can collect your address through them. And the gift was 40 of the 2-inch squares that I do, because none of that has ever made it to eBay. I always sell out during my exclusive sales. So I thought that would make a cute little gift. And my goal was to get 2 new patrons. And you might think, only 2? It is hard to get people on board with that. First of all, they have to love fabric. And second of all, they have to, be willing to pay the $5 a month to get reduced prices on fabric. If you like fabric, you save way more than the $5 it costs. And that's what I said. I take into consideration those pledges that I get. I lost a lot of patrons because I've changed my focus now. I'm not doing the exclusive videos. It's, mainly become like my private fun fabric store, and I like that, and then leftovers go to eBay. So I lost patrons who weren't interested in that, and I need to build them back. So it's very hard to get people on board, even though I have, over 90,000 subscribers, and I posted on the YouTube community board. I have Facebook pages that have, one of them has over 10,000 people that have liked it, or whatever. Back in the day, it was that you liked a page. Anyway, I wanted two on board, and I said, if I get 2 people because of this campaign, I will do another one. I ended up with 13. I was blown away by the response I got to that. So I definitely will have another campaign, so you can watch for that. I will always promote it in my Peanut Gallery group. All the links are down below on the YouTube community board, and I'll let you know. I might not wait too long. I might do one, I don't know. I'm pretty busy the rest of this month, and a lot of doctor appointments, not only for me, also for my mother. A lot going on this month. So definitely I would say at the beginning of February, I will do another campaign. And I don't know what the gift will be, but I will come up with something. So thank you to all of you who hopped on board. I really appreciate it. My goal is to keep my pledges up so I can keep prices down. And that's why sometimes I buy fabric that costs more than I'm going to sell it for, because I just like everyone, my exclusive shoppers, to have a variety. And I'm always under the impression that because I love it, they will too. And the funny thing is the stuff that I pick out doesn't always sell that well. But that's okay. I have fun shopping for it, and there needs to be fun in this for me. So I'm good with the way I'm doing it right now. I think that's enough, don't you? I think you're tired and you're ready to go home. You're ready to watch something else. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Go check out the stuff in the description box. There's a lot of interesting info there. Not really, but there is. And I will be back with more soon, with another unboxing pretty soon. I might wait a few days. Bye. I'm suddenly sickened over the fact that I said I drank at my son's parties. I want you to know, there's never a good reason to be drinking at any child's birthday party. Let's get that straight right now. But I wasn't that kind of a drunk where I was like falling down drunk or acting stupid. I want you to know that everybody who knew me back then, they didn't even know I had a drinking problem. They didn't. And I was very good at not showing that. I guess I could tolerate booze so well. And it's not like I was pouring drinks in front of the kids. I certainly didn't, offer booze to the kids or, have it available for them. I mean, nothing like that. I'm just petrified now because I know how people are, and I'll get a lot of hate for, being that kind of a drunk mother. I was that kind of a drunk mother. Well, I should say I was a drunk mother. Those of you who have been following me for a long time, I had a very bad drinking problem, and I drank up until I was 39 is when I stopped. And it was, it wasn't good. It wasn't good for my son, and I would never wish that on anyone, to have an alcoholic teenage mother. And, but yeah, the reality is that I drank almost every day, and if there was something going on, I mean, it was just normal for me to be pouring booze into whatever I was drinking. I was the den mom for the Little League baseball. Well, it wasn't Little League officially, but he played baseball, and, for years, and I was the den mom, took care of the, what am I trying to say? Kept track of the scores and things like that, and what bases everybody made it to, and I was always drinking while doing that. I had big cups of, gulp cups, my big gulp, with whatever soda or Kool-Aid I was drinking, or whatever, juice and booze. So there was always booze in my life, always. And I just wanted you to know that that, yeah, I wasn't like, you know, saying, hey, let's play pin the tail of the donkey. You know, it wasn't obvious, but it was to my son.